I feel like whenever I'm talking, recording myself talking, I'm just watching out for anything I say that could be turned into a "that's what she said" joke. Maybe that's just a reflection of me. Maybe I should just stop doing that to other people, waiting for them to make a joke out of what they're saying. I didn't expect this week's topic to get as complicated in my mind as it did. Basicness. Building a backbone of basicness. It's become way more complex than how it started when I first said to myself, I want to just have a basic life. I simply had a revelation when I was becoming burnt out with the way I was treating my music career. I was going through a period of burnout and had this little breakthrough that maybe a basic life is a happier way to live. You know what I mean? The stereotype of being a basic person. What do I think of? Starbucks, taking a lot of selfies, getting manicures, wearing Ugg boots, maybe pop-up bars? Pop-up bars? Is that kind of basic? But maybe like a regular 9 to 5 where you have brunch on the weekends. You get the point. And I don't mean this in a condescending way. The more I looked into it, it just got weird. I mean, there's misogynistic roots. Basic equals associated with what women like, which equals bad. Wow. Lots of judgment, which I am guilty of. I'm not perfect. I have judged, like the mainstream. Here's the thing. We are all basic in some way, and we can't deny that. And I like that, because it's not so, it makes us all less different. I think some people want to steer clear of anything like basicness because it's looked down upon. And there are definitely aspects of it. There are definitely aspects of it that aren't great. Obliviousness to privilege. I can see why, there's a negative connotation. But let me play devil's advocate. I think aspects of a basic life, which I think is originally what my thought was, can help build a calm foundation if you feel like there's nothing stable in your life. So that's why I'm not calling out basic people in a demeaning way. I'm saying they know what they want. They know how to treat themselves. Maybe they don't even worry so much. I mean, I'm sure they worry. Do you worry? Probably. Everybody worries. Maybe. I don't know. I worry. So I'm probably just building my own version of basic. I think my first thought was to make my own version of it. What made it appealing to me? I'm probably not gonna go all out like I can't even drink Starbucks because of the caffeine. I guess I could get like a tea. I'm not like avoiding Starbucks out of some kind of I'm too good for Starbucks. I think you can be basic and go to Dunkin' Donuts too, right? I don't know. Very, very nice weather here in Chicago. Perfect weather. It's not too hot and it's not cold. I've been letting silent moments just show up. This week has been about being on the sidelines for me. I worked on a project with a friend that I'm doing backup vocals on, and tomorrow I am going to be attending a premiere for a documentary my brother composed music for. Fast forward to tomorrow.
Kind of sinus pressure or something. But that's...
Hey, what do you think a basic person is?
A basic person?
What do you think it means to be basic?
I don't know. Probably you go to Starbucks or you watch The Bachelor or whatever.
It's got like misogynistic roots. Because it's like basic surprised. Goes with things women like,
yes.
Which means it's bad. Like judging the mainstream.
Yeah.
I think we're all basic in some way.
I mean, yes, nobody's not basic.
I'm here too. Oh my gosh, I always have something on my face. What?
I can't smile. Like every smile I do, I hate.
How did it feel to hear your music in a documentary?
Weird. It felt cool. I mean, I didn't know when to anticipate it, so it was like it would come in certain parts I didn't expect, and then I would expect it to come in certain parts and it didn't.
What else? Wait. Another way I'm kind of like not in the spotlight this week. Not that I'm always in the spotlight, but I'm just saying like since I'm taking it easy, I'm gonna release a video this weekend for my song Miles Off the Line. And the video is 100% old VHS footage from family VHS tapes. I'm not in it. And what do we have on the agenda today? I'm in the middle of doing something, probably one of the things that brings me the most joy in life. In the top tier, editing DIY music videos and drinking my own little special hot chocolate mix. Two things I like: video editing and making drinks. I am by no means some kind of professional drink maker, but I like to experiment. Back to work. I left you dancing, I left you in the grass.
Would you please give me the date of your Tupperware party plan?
I left you in the movie, I left you breaking glass. I left you miles off the line. You had never even seen my new life. It's been hard to find a balance. So, I sit a lot for work. Not that bad, because I have the privilege of working from home. But then, what do I want to do for fun? I want to sit and edit. So you got to get those steps in somehow. Not doing well on those today because we've had some rainy weather here in Chicago. Yeah, that's what's been kind of hard, is finding a balance with the editing stuff. In the heat, when it's hot, I love summer. I do. But when it's super hot, I just don't walk a ton during heat waves, especially. I have trouble with that. I have bad anxiety when, I have bad anxiety. I'll talk about that, I'm sure. Of course, I will. It'll come up somehow. There's this really cool part. I gotta give you a sneak peek. Look at what I'm putting into the video. I found that in an old home video, and it's just too perfect. Okay, that's all you get. That's the only little sneak peek you get. But it's a big sneak peek. I don't know how to end this. Let me go back to that misogyny point, as far as it being like rooted in that. I'm not gonna go like into it. I'm not a professional. I'm not gonna go into like making a huge point, but maybe I am. As far as it being rooted in misogyny, fun fact: a lot of the women I know who might be described as basic are some of the people who are living the most independent lives. They are go-getters. They're more independent than me. They make things happen. They're creating a life for themselves. Maybe they go to Starbucks, maybe they enjoy a manicure. There's some of actually like the coolest people I know. I just want to take the time to make sure that's known. I am here for that. Anyway, yeah, way more complex than I thought it would get when I first told myself, I want a basic life. Because I took a step back just to bring back stability. Anyway, I'm all for basic things if it makes you happy. Let people enjoy them if they're not hurting anyone. So my takeaways. They know how to treat themselves. They know what they like. Oftentimes, what they want, they're confident about it. They got a childlike wonderment about it. There's definitely aspects of it that maybe are a little shallow. But here's the thing, not everyone is 100% basic. We all have different minds, ways of thinking. Just breaking down any stereotype is good. I almost said something from last week's theme. What's the alternative to a stereotype? I don't know. What is it? Why not just be curious about the individual person? Because I think you can learn from anybody. All this advice I'm giving to myself too. What kind of note to self can I do? I always want to leave you guys with a note to self. Number 4 on my list. Remember the color-coded thing from last time? This fits in. This fits into the theme. Pause before saying anything negative about someone else you wouldn't say to their face. Notice I just say pause. I didn't say not to say something negative about somebody because that's hard sometimes. I'm just saying when you feel that, pause. Think to yourself, even after you said it. Maybe it's too late. It's already out. Think for a minute. Why did I say it? Can I rephrase it? Is there some curiosity I can find around why maybe I don't understand that person? Can I go to that person and tell them, hey, I said this about you because I'm trying to figure out why I think that way. No, if you said something mean, don't tell them. I'm just saying that's just my note to self. These are literally just notes that I wrote to myself and I'm passing them on to you if you can do something with them. I'm trying here. Okay. I'll see you next week. Did you guys not tell me that there was a piece of lettuce in my mouth the whole time? Oh my goodness! Imagine. Just imagine. I don't know what you're supposed to imagine.